Hello everybody, my name's Idiotic Synergy and today we're talking about the Master of Executions. I love this model, I love this unit, and it is a crying shame that nobody brings this unit along. Why don't you, you cowards? And before you say, it has no invulnerable save, I don't care. You don't need an invulnerable save on every single unit for it to be good. And this unit is underloved, underappreciated, and underrated. It is fantastic for Chaos Space Marines, and yet no one uses it. I mean, I understand for World Eaters because it is a HQ choice, and there are better HQ choices. That's not even an opinion, that's a fact. But for regular Chaos Space Marines, however, this is a pretty solid HQ choice. Seriously, it just hurts my soul that no one brings this guy because it's solid. It is solid. However, despite me loving this model, I have to say that there is one thing I absolutely hate about it, and that's the placement of his bolt pistol. Because why is it on his backpack? How does he reach? How? Does he hit it with the axe? Does he like try and jab it out with the axe and then picks it up? Does he? I don't understand how he grabs that pistol. I really don't. I've thought of many ways on how he could grab that pistol. None of them make sense. Unless he dislocates his arm and picks it up like that, I don't understand because where the holster is, it's too high for him to reach out and grab it. And he's also got something called a massive axe that he's holding. And also, he's also holding heads. So how does he quickly grab that pistol? Nobody knows. But regardless of that, I absolutely love this model, and it fits perfectly with my Night Lords. The other thing that's a bit iffy about this model is their helmet. I don't like the Executioner's hood. I really don't like the Executioner's hood. I know some people might like it. I personally don't, because it just doesn't look right. That's why my Masters of Executioner or Executions, my Master of Executioner, no, my Master of Executions has a Mark III helmet on it because it looks more menacing. And this guy really is menacing. I love this model. It's really bloody cool. And look, he's wearing bones and he's right at home with my Night Lords. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And I need to show you the rules because you still might not be convinced why I'm loving this model so much. Well, let me show you the rules and change your mind, or attempt to. I'm not going to say that I'm the definite authority about Warhammer because I'm not. Hell, hell, during a game I forgot there was a shooting phase. So I deep stroked my Terminators in. I forgot about shooting phase and just went straight in with melee. I was fighting guard that auto wounds on 6s. I lost 2 Terminators in that Overwatch, 2 Terminators, and that was kind of brutal. But when I got into melee, they just sliced and diced. I mean, I could have killed more guardsmen with my bolters if I didn't forget to shoot them. Oh, that was a fun game though, because I was like, yeah, bolters, forgot. My opponent reminded me when it was their turn, like, you do know you forgot your bolters. I was like, oh, did I? It's like, oh well. Oh, poor. The opponent I was with was quite nice. Was quite nice about it, and we laughed. Just he was playing guardsman and just shot 2 of my guys. And he's like, yeah, you forgot to shoot with yours. Sorry about that. Anyway, let me show the rules. The rules, because they're really good, and you don't need an invuln save for a character or a unit to be good. So, the Master of Executions. I love his rules. They're so good. They're so good. Let's get into it. So, 65 points, movement 6, weapon skill 2, ballistic skill 3, strength 4, toughness 4, wounds 5, attack 6, and believe me, those 6 attacks are just perfect. They're perfect in every single way. Leadership 9, save of a 3. And then we get into his weapons. Bolt pistol. If you kill a model with a Master of Execution's bolt pistol, then you just win a moral victory. I killed a heavy intercessor with this guy's bolt pistol from like 10 inches away, just for full hell of it, gonna just shoot your heavy intercessor. Killed him because he only had 1 wound remaining. Well, yeah, it was quite funny that the Master of Executions could just do that. So strength 4, AP nothing, damage 1. Axe of Dismemberment is probably one of my favourite axes in the entire game. Strength +3, so say strength 7. AP -3, damage 2. But if you roll an unmodified hit roll of 6, you inflict 2 mortal wounds and the attack sequence ends. That's right, on the hit roll, you roll a 6, you just dice them. And with Let the Galaxy Burns, you can gain an additional hit, though I'm not sure how true that is, because me and my friends aren't really sure how this works with Let the Galaxy Burn. We assume it just stops it, but we did do a game where we forgot that it stops it, so it was like 2 mortal wounds and an additional hit, which doesn't sound right. Yeah, and that's only if you're on Wanton Slaughter, which is my favourite one, because Wanton Slaughter just lets you melee. Every 6 that you roll scores 1 additional hit. And I rolled... So, yeah, I don't know if it combos nice with Let the Galaxy Burn or not. And it's one of those rules where you're not entirely sure, because, yes, it says the attack sequence ends, so you assume so, but also 1 additional hit. It's really weird. So, yeah, we often think that once you roll a hit roll of 6, that's it ends, 2 mortal wounds, that's all good, but we forgot once and it seemed a bit busted. But regardless, it's really good, especially if you roll 3 6s and kill a captain. Captain's got 5 wounds, roll 3 6s, 6 mortal wounds, just chomp. Yeah, it's really good. Really, really good. Also, Trophy Taker. You can reroll wound rolls against character units. Very nice. Warp-sighted Butcher. This model is eligible to perform a heroic intervention, which I don't think anyone does, because heroic interventions... I don't know if anyone actually pays attention to the heroic intervention roll. I think occasionally someone might remember and everyone goes, oh, that's nice, and then just forgets about it next turn, which is quite fun. Also, frag grenades and crack grenades, but who the fuck cares? So, yeah, abilities, reroll wound rolls, and you get to perform a heroic intervention that is, if it's within 6 horizontally and 5 vertically of any enemy unit, which is quite nice. And you can even give it a mark of chaos if you so desire, which is up to you. You can do that or not. And yeah, that's it. That's its rules. And I absolutely love this model because you can get away with some janky shit. Even if you don't roll 6s, it's still doing AP -3 damage. Damage is a flat 2. You've got 6 attacks, and it's really solid. It is solid. I think, though, with the hit rolls, it might just be you roll a 6 and that's it. You don't get the additional hit with Let the Galaxy Burn, which makes more sense now that I think about it. Because when I played that game, it was just busted. It was like, yay, 6s and now additional hits, which didn't make any sense. So, yeah, I think either way, it's a solid weapon. It's a solid weapon, and there's nothing stopping you giving this guy a relic, if you so wish. And I've done that before. I've given the Axe of Dismemberment a relic, which is quite solid, because you can just give this guy a relic if you want. It's up to you. I'm not saying you can, really, but it was just an interesting idea. Uh, yeah, you can give him a relic. You can replace the axe if you want, but I'm not entirely sure. It just said power axe, I think, on one of the relics, and we all thought, oh, this must mean the axe of dismemberment, but no. But you can give him other relics as well. Some of them are quite good. And you can even give this guy a warlord trait if you so desire. It's up to you. Anyway, I've been Idiotic Synergy, and I'll see you later. Remember, take care, stay safe, and look after each other. Bye for now. And this model is really solid. It doesn't have an invulnerable save. Shut up. Just chop people in half. You have 6 attacks with this wonderful model, and a 3-up save. It's good. It's good. See you later.